Puts on a fresh pressed snap button shirt every Sunday at dawn. Shaves his face clean in the mirror before the darkness is gone. He's the first one to wave at the neighbors when pulling out of the drive, laughing real loud at the feed store to prove to the world he's alive. He buys a round of cold beers for the boys at the tavern downtown, telling good jokes at the bar counter so nobody sees him drown. He keeps his work truck washed spotless and his lawn trimmed real neat, walking with a firm, steady stride down every paved city street. You'd think he had everything settled and locked in a golden frame, with a bright future sitting in front of his family name. But behind those blue eyes that are smiling so wide for the crowd is a spirit that's crushed under shadows and heavy black clouds. And the cold evening wind blows across the well-manicured lawn, hiding the quiet desperation that lingers long after you're gone. When a man dresses up all the sorrow in a comfortable lie, why does the world overlook all the tears that he refuses to cry? 'Cause a broken man doesn't always look broken. Sometimes he's the loudest one speaking, with words softly spoken. He'll wear a bright smile like an armor to cover the bleeding inside, and walk through the town like he's riding the golden turn of the tide. You won't see him sitting in rags or weeping out in the street. He'll stand like an oak tree while his soul suffers bitter defeat, living behind a fine curtain where the dark truth is unspoken. Yeah, a broken man doesn't always look broken. He goes home to a quiet house, sitting alone on the hill. He eats a cold sandwich in silence while the midnight hours grow still. He doesn't call up his brother or ask for a helping hand, convinced that a real man should suffer and silently stand. He sits in the dark on the edge of his mattress and stares at the wall, listening to the quiet echo of his own heavy hard fall. He remembers the day that his world split right down the core, and how he promised himself he wouldn't show weakness no more. So he polishes his leather boots until they shine like the sun, hiding the brutal reality of every battle he's lost and won. And the cold evening wind blows across the well-manicured lawn, hiding the quiet desperation that lingers long after you're gone. When a man dresses up all his sorrow in a comfortable lie, why does the world overlook all the tears that he refuses to cry? 'Cause a broken man doesn't always look broken. Sometimes he's the loudest one speaking, with words softly spoken. He'll wear a bright smile like an armor to cover the bleeding inside, and walk unspoken. Yeah, a broken man doesn't always look broken. We judge a man's strength by the coat that he wears on his back, never seeing the cracks running deep on his spirit's track, assuming that everything's fine if you're standing up tall, missing the quiet cries for help before the sudden fall. Check on your brothers and friends, even when they seem strong. Don't wait for the visible scars before you right a deeper wrong, 'cause the heaviest burdens are carried in silence and pride, behind a sweet smile that's designed to keep everything here. Reach out your hand right now. Don't look away from the mask. Offer a moment of grace. It's the simplest holy task. Tear down the walls of perfection. Let the sweet healing begin. Help him lay down the heavy weight he's been holding within. Don't let him suffer alone in the shadow of night. Bring his dark secret out into the warm, healing light. Now he's sitting on his porch as the morning sun starts to rise, looking at a dear friend who's looking real deep in his eyes. Finally dropping the front and admitting he's his lies. He puts on a fresh pressed snap button shirt every Sunday at dawn, shaves his face clean in the mirror before the darkness is gone. He's the first one to wave at the neighbors and pulling out of the drive, laughing real